good, y'all? This is your boy RD, and welcome to the first and probably only edition of the Rantings of a man named RD. Today we're going to be interviewing a man named Leethal. It's going to be interesting how we do this, so stay tuned. First, before we roll into this, let me just shout out a couple of people real quick. I'm not going to try to shout out everybody I know, but I'm going to hit you up with a few people. First of all, I got to remember my wife. She's always going to be the love of my life. Then I got to remember my mom and dad. My brothers Thomas and George. My cousin Ty Boogie. Got to shout out Shotty G. You know what's up. Got to shout out my homegirl Mindy. And you got to remember my little brother, my hermanito, Carlito P. Alright, let's roll into this. So, my dude, Leethal. Why don't you tell people a little bit about yourself? Let them know who you are, what you represent. Introduce myself. Let's see. I'm not going to give you the long story because you know I can talk on. My name is Leethal, which stands for Live, Expecting Eternity Through His Anointed Love. I do gospel, holy hip-hop, R&P, which is rhythm and praise. There's so many names for it, just sometimes you can't really bunch it into one thing. But yeah, I've been doing this for probably about three or 4 years now, and it's just been good to be able to do it. But yeah, that's about it, you know, Leethal. Oh, also Leethal, I used to say I'm a lethal weapon in the hands of God. Alright. Why don't you tell the people how you got saved, how you found God, and how the Lord came into your life. Tell people about that. Tell people how I got saved. Alright. It really just was one day I was at my cousin's house who was like really deep into church, and I just knew for a long time that something just didn't seem right about the way I was living. I mean, I wasn't like one of those bad kids. I wasn't going out doing all kind of crazy stuff. I wasn't going out drinking and partying and whatnot, but I wasn't saved, you know. I was a good person, but, you know, I wasn't saved. So I went over to my cousin's house that one day, and he was talking to me, and I just decided that day that I needed God in my life. So I said the prayer. And, you know, after that, I kind of did my own thing. I was 18. I did my own thing for a while. It wasn't really until I met my wife in 1996 that I really, truly dedicated my life to the Lord. And, you know, from then going forward, I kind of tried to stay on the path of what I need to do and, you know, get into church. And, you know, once you get saved, you need that foundation. You need to have that in your life. So how did you get into doing music? I read a little bit about your bio. And said you were a little shy at first, a little nervous, and you really like to share stuff. Tell people about that. I would say I started music with, you know, a lot of my friends were doing it, so it was like, wow, these cats are pretty good. You know, I didn't think I could do anything. I was like, well, you know, I'll give it a try. But I started off with R&B. I named myself Leethal initially because my middle name is Leethal, and I called myself writing some songs. But actually, going back even before that, when I was a little kid, I used to like make up songs, little play songs, but I wouldn't share them with anybody because I wasn't trying to have nobody hear that because, you know, people would laugh at you and make fun of you. But yeah, I kind of started off as a kid because I've always liked music, even to the point of where I had to like have a radio on at night to go to sleep. So music has just been there all my life. Even like when my dad would take us places and driving, he would be always riding to some Earth, Wind and Fire, or listening to some Chicago, or just the stuff from back then. So yeah, music has always been a big part of my life. Alright. Well, you got any pointers for people starting out, people just getting into music, people just starting to do their thing with music and ministry? You got any pointers, anything you want to give them as just an example of what to do? One thing I've noticed, and I can't really say too much because I'm still trying to do it myself. I'm trying to get to the point of, I'm not trying to get rich and famous, I'm not doing it for that, but one thing that I've noticed in doing this and dealing with other people is that you need to show them that you're really trying to do this not just for you. You have to be, I can't think of the word right now, but you have to show that you're really not in it for just the moment, not just to do it for just now, that you're in it to do it and continue to do it. You have to show that you're gonna be, lost for words. You have to show that you're gonna be there to do it, and not just somebody that's gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna do it now, but once I see that it's not going well, I'm gonna quit. Because, you know, unfortunately, this isn't what this is about. It's not about getting paid and getting rich. It's about souls. It's about saving people. So You know, if you're not in it for that, then you're in it for the wrong reason, and you're gonna end up quitting. So. And lastly, how can people get a hold of you? People can get at me on MySpace, myspace.com/Leethal, Leethal. Hit me up on my email, which is leethal1@gmail.com, leethalone@gmail.com, or my Yahoo, which is Arthur, ARTHUR, and AND, Latrice, LATRICE, @yahoo.com. Or you go to my website, which is leethal.com. So many places to get me. Also, visit my YouTube page and watch some of my videos, which is www.youtube.com/Leethal1, LEETHALONE. Please. Alright, y'all, this is going to do it for the Rantings of a Man named Art D.